Good afternoon, everybody. It's Josh here from Lookin for Games. It's Friday, March 25th, 2022, and it's time for this week's weekly update. Before we jump into the schedule this week, I want to give a shout out to all the great guys at All the Above Tree Service. They did a fantastic job today cleaning out two trees from our yard. They ground down the stumps and all of the surface roots, and I can't recommend them highly enough. So thank you all so much. So now to this week's schedule. On Sunday for Miniature Melee, we'll be wrapping up the Infinity League with a day-long tournament. The event is going to kick off around 11:30, and Infinity is just one of the great games that we have here available on Miniature Melee. We play everything from Star Wars all the way up to Warhammer 40K and everything in between. So I highly encourage you to come out and check out our miniature play on Sundays. And of course, check out this tremendous game, Infinity, that will be wrapping up on Sunday. Also on Sunday, we go to our next slate of Lookin for Adventure. We have a new dungeon master joining us, DM Roger, and he's going to be starting his campaign Threat Level Strahd. And then on Thursday, DM Evan will be continuing his story arc, A Journey to White Plume Mountain. Now you can see both of these campaigns and anything that we're running in the future at warhorn.net and at lookinforgames.com. For game night this week, we'll be welcoming to the table the 3 to 6 player game Voices in My Head from Unexpected Games. This is a deduction and bluffing game where you'll either be playing the role of the prosecution or one of the many voices in the head of Guy, who is currently on trial for robbing a bank. Will you manage to put Guy away for his crimes, or will you be able to influence the jury to make them see things his way? Find out Wednesday when we play Voices in My Head. Also, keep in mind we'll have available this week's game, The Isle of Cats. So both of those tremendous games and many more available on Wednesday for game night. New in stock this week from Games Workshop, we have the combat patrols for Grey Knights and Thousand Suns. We also have available the Infernal Master for the Thousand Suns and Castle and Crow for the Grey Knights. Now, these items are available starting tomorrow, but you can order them today at lookinforgames.com. In 1981, Milton Bradley released the Dark Tower game, which for its time was very technologically advanced because it had a computerized tower that you could input and program your moves. Restoration Games has lovingly recreated this tremendous board game in their title, Return to Dark Tower, with an app-driven storyline as well as recreation of the Dark Tower itself and all its mechanical abilities. This game pays more than proper respect to the original game, as well as introducing whole new mechanics and exciting gameplay. And it has finally arrived in store. I've been talking about this game for quite some time, so you can tell that I'm very excited. I was very happy when we were finally able to crack open the box and see what it was all about. Now we have this base game. We have the base game available in stock today and available at our web store at lookinforgames.com. So check out Return to Dark Tower from Restoration Games. In the queue this week, next weekend, April 3rd, is our Star Wars X-Wing Epic Battle. This will be our miniature melee event, and we're going to be jumping into the rule set for 2.5. Now, this is a new set of rules that are coming out from Atomic Mass Games, as they have recently acquired the format for Star Wars X-Wing, and we'll be jumping to the dark side, so to speak, teaching Rule 2.5. So if you want to check out this new rule set, you want to come in and check this out. Of course, we have little skirmish battles, and then we always have one big epic battle that's available to play. And that starts at noon on April 3rd. Also in the queue and available to pre-order today, Magic the Gathering, The Streets of New Capenna. This is the next release, the next set release for Magic the Gathering. And it's going to feature 5 new families in this Art Deco kind of noir style. So it's going to be very cool to see what this all is about. But the artwork and everything so far from the teasers looks very beautiful, as quite frankly a lot of the Magic the Gathering stuff is. So all of those things are going to be available, including listings for the pre-release and all of the existing products, all the way down to the commander decks, and those all will be available for pre-order today at lookinforgames.com. And finally, we'll be announcing next week the next segment of our Extra Life events. Of course, we have broken it down into quarterly things. Last quarter, we did something in and around the Valentine's Day holiday, even though I refuse to admit that it was for Valentine's Day. And coming up very shortly, we'll be doing our next segment. So you'll want to tune in next week and see what that's all about starting for April. And finally, a few titles that are coming in soon. Of course, I mentioned Skull Canyon Ski Fest. That's actually going to be here on Monday. The Thing board game from Pendragon Games and Ares Games, Wonderland War, Blood on the Clock Tower, and 2 new ship releases for Star Wars X-Wing, all coming very soon. So that's our update for this week. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. Feel free to tell others about us because, as I always say, you shouldn't be the only one to suffer. Thank you for watching and have a great day.